You know what isn't coming to a close? Derrick Henry's dominance. If you haven't been watching Derrick Henry the past 2 games, the Tennessee Titans are becoming a full football team, even with all the injuries they've had to deal with this year. Defense has given up 1 touchdown in the last 3 games. Derrick Henry, 238 last week, 170 this week, the most rushing yards in 2 games in the history of the Oilers-Titans franchise, breaking a record set by Earl Campbell. Derrick Henry is now running like Derrick Henry when he was on the Alabama Crimson Tide. He had over 30 carries against the Giants. By the way, where are all the Big Ten people at? What do you know? A Southern team played well in crappy December weather in the North. What do you know? The Titans took a Giants team that was 4-1 in their last 5, and they destroyed the Giants, all right? Physically dominated them, just like they physically dominated the Jags. I think the Titans are going to beat the Redskins this weekend. They are 10-point favorites on Saturday, that game. And out of that, they will roll into the game against the Indianapolis Colts. I think it'll get flexed to Sunday primetime. And in that game, the Titans will play the Colts in what is a default play-in game. Now, you want to talk, I'm going to get to the AFC playoff picture in a moment. You want to talk about how wild the AFC playoff picture is. There is a possibility that the Titans could still be the overall number 2 seed in the AFC. All right? Let me run through what would need to happen in order for that to occur. Titans win out, get to 10-6. Brady and the Patriots split and lose to either the Jets or to the Bills in their final 2. We get losses from the Steelers and from the Ravens. They're both fairly substantial underdogs on the road this weekend, both of those teams. I think they're both going to lose. I think the Ravens will lose to the Chargers, and I think the Steelers will lose to the Saints. Right now, it's a pick-em between the Texans and the Eagles. The Texans would need to lose that game, and then they would need to lose the game against the Jags the next week. If all of that happened, it's obviously a lot of different moving parts. I don't think most people have even realized this. The Titans would be the number 2 overall pick, all right? I'm going to block this guy. If you say something that is so stupid that I look at it and I think you are a total pussy, then you get blocked, all right? You are gone forever. And if I look at it and I think to myself, man, that is a total loser move, then you are gone forever and you are never allowed to comment again. So if you dive in there, and by the way, I don't know, they've got a lot of new situations here, and I got a lot of new controls where I can take control of this thing, and I'm actually having fun with this, and so that is a lot of fun to be able to run through. So it will be flexed. It will be the primetime game, and I think it'll be the 9-6 Colts against the 9-6 Titans. So as a result, I think we're headed for a really great, basically, play-in game in advance. All right? And so we will be rolling at that scenario. Okay. The Titans, with Derrick Henry able to run, is a complete revelation in what they're able to accomplish from an offensive standpoint. All right, couple of other situations here. Yeah, we have a mute button now on Periscope. That means that you show up and nobody else is able to see you, I think. So I think that's the way the mute button works. You, much like on Twitter, are firing away and nobody else is able to see you but you. I believe there is a night game week 17. Yes, I believe there is a night game week 17. It seems that there will be. The reason why there was not a night game in week 17 last year was because that was New Year's Eve, and so they decided not to do it. So I think that is the play. I think it's going to be entertaining, and I think it's must watch.